Anyway, so the year 2026 is here. So what is your new? I know you are one of those guys. You not tech religiously, and you create those beautiful projections. So what is your new projection list, Mr.?
Which I find fascinating, and maybe time-lapse also find it fascinating that you don't do this, new year, new me rumination, kind of thing. But me, indeed, there are things that I'm looking forward for 2026. Power of a new year, and the power of a new start. And what it does to you, does to your mind. It gives you permission. That's the biggest thing it does. It gives you permission. It gives you permission to restart. It gives you permission to change, to course correct, and to take stock.
Am I really Mr. I don't care about new seasons? Am I really what's my modus operandi here? So you see how people on 14th of Valentine go like, red, I almost sneer at it, and I'm just like, bro, celebrate your person every other opportunity you get. I take stock every day. I take stock every other opportunity.
You don't wait for a whole
I don't wait for a whole 365 days to take stock. Motherfucker, what are you doing? No, it's too long. Come on, inventory itakuwa get lost. It is too long a period to wait for you to take stock. I know for an extended period you can say it's this longer period, but I do everyday introspection. I'm on the road, I'm in the shower, I'm running. I'm just like, I didn't like how I showed up yesterday. I'm going to show up better today. Netizens, Happy New Year, man. It's been an amazing year, 2025, and we did the thing. We started the podcast, and it fucking grew. You guys are amazing, man. Mujipigie makofi penye mko bwana.
And sound.
And for the first conversation I have here, Mr. Krox, it's been a minute. Bwana, ulikuwa mwisho lini hapa bwana? Episode what, 20?
No, episode ya Raila, I don't remember when it was.
20-something, huh?
Yeah, but 20-something. It's not too long ago.
That's what, October?
Yeah, October.
Sheesh.
During Raila's passing, I was here. Spewing wisdom.
And political history.
And political history that I only learned that week.
Like that you ChatGPT'd.
There's something I ChatGPT'd by there's a history, but I had watched 2 documentaries, so that helps.
You got up speed, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it was more like fine-tuning per se. Yeah, and I think the only thing that caught the netizens' attention from that conversation was the Mukhisa Kitui thing.
Yes.
When it created a whole buzz that nikashangaa bana. Okay.
Yeah.
Hamuko mnajua Mukhisa Kitui and
people don't know. Just like we said, Koyo story, and I've been waiting for it to keep happening. People just didn't know how many small stories za Raila that people have. Even the previous guest you had, Mr. Makali.
Oh yes.
How he just casually gave us stories about Baba. 3, 4, 5 stories.
Yes, back to back.
One of them being that Baba would just casually go to his office.
Yes.
And then I'd be like,
bro, what? Natuko na wewe hapa. Bana, what kind of level of achieving is this, bana?
Yes.
So anyway, how has it been? How was your 2025?
2025 was amazing. I want to say this podcast was a welcome growth. And it's just an exciting ride, especially in the world of content, media, creation, and finally playing in that space. One of the things that 2025 did for me in the media space was just reminding me that I'm not too late to TikTok. There was that emotion that maybe I don't know how to do TikTok. TikTok inaenda. But then this format, the time lapse and being involved, just let me just know, okay.
I still think I don't know how to TikTok, man.
No, you can't say that. Always the same, when we're blowing up on the platform.
The platform has a life of its own.
Yes.
And I'm just thinking as an individual, I don't think I'm willing to let parts of me that I see people showcasing on TikTok.
You do.
I do, huh?
Yes, you do. It's just a different format. Maybe you're not dancing with a ring light. maybe you're not eating, like, what's it, food mob, am I doing something absurd? But this are still lights, and you're performing somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
One way to put it, but I was more or less like saying in my personal space, I just don't know how to curate content. I have things.
Yeah.
I just probably don't have the bandwidth for it, or I don't have the headspace to like just like create amazing content coming from my everyday life the way a normal person who is not like a commercial content creator like us. No, you're right now with the time lapse, we are actually commercial content creators. We're doing this Kosoko mbaya.
Yes.
Your eyeballs, you're going for them big time. And we're trying to create content that we think will resonate with you, that you will love and you will follow and like and share.
Right.
But now in my personal capacity, I just don't think I am that interesting. That's hence the genesis of that statement. And even if I am, the things that would make me interesting, I am unwilling to share them. So I keep them surface level. I went with the kids, blah, blah, blah. But just like lay it bare the way I see some people lay it bare.
Anti-Joel advice. Bro, this is not the same thing you said in the podcast. You're creating content. You're like, just put the damn thing out there.
Yes. But, Bana, John, have you seen how people really just...
I've seen
socials.
TikTok.
Especially TikTok.
Has that oversharing.
Yes. And that is what brings people to you in droves. Follow you. But I am okay with my 500 followers. Right. Honestly speaking, I'm not going to dance before a ring light or tell aspects of me that I wish just remained. They're harassing me enough privately as they are. So what if I onboard other people into kuona pia mashida zangu kwa bedroom bwana ama sijui kwa nyumba wacha nipambane nazo tu peke yangu.
Kufanya hizo skits.
Yes.
And like and they can be absurd.
Yeah.
But the point was, this platform just brought me back to the TikTok space.
Yes.
And I'm so happy and get to participate in that.
Yeah, and truly though, as you know, as you create content for the platform, it also kind of challenges you. I should also elevate my personal profile. So I get the challenge. I take the challenge, but just the results are not the way... The system. It does not go toe to toe.
Yeah. So that's that. Excited for this as a media product. Gave me an opportunity to see media differently. Just 100% reframe. I think it was the success. I was not ready for the success.
Yeah.
I was not ready to trend. I was not ready to be asked about in spaces, and I didn't expect this podcast to go.
Yes.
So I didn't expect for people who I consider like serious people to say, oh yeah, so I've seen you in the podcast.
Yeah. And
so that just was a very mind-bending thing.
Yeah.
And also just a reminder.
And being at the center of it all.
Yeah. So that's what 2025. So thank you for setting
the ball rolling and running pesetting, you know, like go up on belly, yeah, 20 guys, 20.
So people don't know. Maybe one day I should tell the story. How Joel is such a marathon runner and he keeps us going, any treadmilling on this podcast thing, and then we'd finish an episode and then we'd think maybe that's the end of it, and then we have another one. Then this is totally the end of it. Then we have another one. Then this is totally then we have another one. So in a way, the grit, the consistency, I may think we've beaten like maybe even just 90% of the people that are trying to do this.
Yes.
Insanity. So big up to you. Take your flowers. So wherever you are, must keep following. Hapa kuna Kipchoge bana.
Hii short ikifika huko TikTok mtume lions. Sijui mnatumaga nini? Tuma lion, gonga tap.
Yeah. 33 episodes in, 32 at the end of the year.
Yes, 32 episodes.
See jokes.
First episode of the year, guys. Whoop. So it was only befitting that we also like do a bit of recap of the past year and also like try project. I don't do that. I just run and run. But we'll see how it goes. So what would you wager was your favorite conversation of 2025?
Of 2025?
Yes, top of your mind without thinking too much. It could be one that you were part of, or it could be one that you were watching behind the lenses.
And then it's a mixed bag for sure.
Yeah.
I did enjoy the Makali one.
Yeah.
I would say I enjoyed it just because of the name dropping.
Okay.
And
massive name dropping.
Massive name. Like a part of me was judging him hard, like, man, you are lying, man. all my life. Never met anyone mwenye alikuwa ashai name drop hivyo. But then so he seemed also legit in the interview.
Yes. Check the interwebs.
Yeah.
He's real.
Yeah.
I've seen do you know Krox?
Yes.
Commented on our Facebook page. Followed the page. I've seen Akina Kama Smita. He's actually DM'd and he was like, hey, hit me up anytime.
Yeah.
Credit given by Makali. He was like, I worked for Makali at the
expression today.
And that guy is as real as it comes. So boy wasn't just name drop. He has lived it. Yeah.
Ilikuwa top of mind kabisa. The other one that was top of mind, so two more if I can do, and then you also do yours. The Ras episode I was involved. The one we hosted, the fatherhood conversation I was with Ras. Ilikuwa na vibe, ilikuwa na nice vibe. Ras anabonga fiti and flow mazes like a radio host.
Yes. The baritone, you know.
And then ako unapologetic. He can make those hizo statements. Kama hizo. It was so enjoyable. Because my wife aliwatch paka mwisho kujua hawa jamaa, these masculine guys, what are they saying about it?
What are they bantering over,
So they really enjoy a lot. And then the Kate one, I enjoyed it too because I didn't really I would say I didn't get quite top of mind, but because people in spaces around me were just kept talking about it. Talking about,
it is our eat conversation.
Our eat conversation. Joel anajua. So there was a lot of conversation about Kate. I loved her story. She's so real. And so that was also very, very memorable for me. But I would have to go DM Ras, Kate na Butola.
Okay, fascinating lineup.
You?
So you know very well I care too deeply for each and every one of these conversations.
Pick a favorite.
But if I was to pick a favorite,
I'm gonna pick 3.
Top on the without even batting an eyelid. I'm sure you can even guess yourself. But let me just go ahead. Wabuke, man.
Oh yes.
You know how many press ups I did, the reps I put in for that conversation. It was one of those conversations, you know. I was ready like yesterday, and when the call came through, you guys come, I was ready. And
the preparation you put in.
The preparation. Now that one I read widely, that gentleman, and to imagine that over 2 hours 46 minutes of that conversation, we had just scratched the surface of who that guy is.
It was time to go,
The depth on that guy was just crazy. And at first I was actually scared because I was like, how will I curate a conversation around this gentleman? But the internet, I eventually gained courage to go look at the comment section of that video.
Okay.
And actually, guys were like, okay, this guy is...
No, but that comment section,
No. You know, that it was Ket and then Wabuke. So
it was still
still
toxic.
Hot. So with the Ket conversation, I think I just don't know what type of people we attracted. That don't know how a conversation on a podcast goes, and they were just a bit too toxic, and they actually made me run away from the comment section. And I've still, to date, I've never gone to the comment section of that conversation. But now they were booking one. The other day I went and I was actually pleasantly surprised. The gentleman who were like, this guy is really good at what he's doing. Like he knows how to make someone talk about a cross section of topics and bring his story come together. Like, that's me.
Take your flowers.
That's me.
Mine is true. People rarely take their flowers. And may realize by the way when we do this, tunafanya positive reinforcement. So if there's a good habit, like a good thing that we're doing on the podcast, we double down. If again pia kuna something negative and we kind of refrain. So take your flowers, man. Take your flowers for curating hizo conversations like that.
And even the Makali conversation, it gave me an opportunity to abandon my script. It's the first conversation I've ever done that I actually at most abandoned my script, and I was like, you know what? I don't know where the fuck this is going, but I'm just going to go with it anyways. So I went with it. And boy, did the gentleman drop gems after gems after
stories after stories.
And I was just there as a caretaker, like, bro, wejibambe bana, 20. Up to like when we were clicking the 3-hour mark, I'm like, shit, man, I have to rein in this conversation and kind of like tie it down together, like so that the first piece and the last piece connect. And it taught me, I'm a very organized person. Mi natakanga kila kitu ikuwe very together, but for that conversation I'm also setting it up as number 2 because it allowed me to express I'm a lead in a very different, like una lead like
you didn't, it's like a dance.
Yeah, it was just more of like a dance, and it also allowed me to also kind of showcase my political what is it,
range,
inclinations.
Kulekona that.
Yes, because I went to the comment section. There was a guy who was saying, this host is biased. He's an opposition-leaning fella.
Yeah, opposition-leaning. Already threatened about, what do you call the governor, Natembea.
Yes.
Don't talk bad about him.
Yes, but I wasn't really I was just telling him that the audience...
That's how it seemed.
Yes.
Generally, try to perceive where the commenter is coming from. He could have easily seen you as an apologist. Yeah.
I still don't agree with them, man. It was more of like telling me, beware. If you have crazy things to talk about him, this is what to expect.
But that's another way of... But Makali also did this when you said that.
But then again, you see, Makali is one apologetic guy, man. Unapologetic.
Angechoma bado.
Kama angetaka kuchoma, angechoma too. It's not like at me having said it, sasa it is what made him say that. I actually did not agree with that. Venye too many characters.
I see.
Ukianza kutype uko like, why am I even explaining all this much? It's art. Perceive it the way you want to perceive it. So kaende. And it's impossible not to put Kate in there because, man, she's a star girl, man. We scared our other guest akisema, man, you guys. And she's still doing numbers to date.
Yeah. Niliona it was 80 something. 89K.
Yes, still going.
Yeah.
And on all platforms, she's easily the top biggest numbers we've ever received on that place. And it almost made me realize that we, in as much as we are trying to like do a cultural commentary with this platform, we need to open it up fully so that we can actually also do these human interest stories, not just the political and the technical and the economical and the business talks. Let's just like pige tu mashine kidogo tu like halafu alikufanyia nini?
Yes.
We
you have the capacity for where?
Just totally where as you say your things, and I'll ask you questions about what lessons did you pick from that, and maybe I think if that is the stories people connect with, then so be it, because at the end of the day now this is becoming a platform of the community,
right?
And for some reason, actually, this platform is becoming too big. Faka inatisha kuja hapo tena, man. Like you want to come on, you're like, man, what am I gonna say here?
Yes. Finally, tumefika hapo. The first problem was people don't want to come.
Yes.
Because we don't have street cred or whatever.
Yes.
And then right now, people don't want to come.
Yeah.
Because have nothing to say.
What am I gonna say? Because you're seeing people being bashed for having an opinion. You're seeing people being celebrated for having an opinion. You're seeing all manner of reactions. Now remember like how I was eating flack over demo Facebook. For attempting to ask the question.
You're not only trend for some blog.
I was gonna trend for some blog, and I was shocked on Facebook. The other day I was actually just looking at the shorts ranking in terms of the past 28 days. The which shot has had the biggest number of. After some time mu check out. I saw bana ilikuwa imeclock over 500,000.
Oh yeah.
On Facebook.
Nice.
That shot here, the whole exchange, it went and blew up completely and took a life of its own on Facebook. And I just vibes, man, vibes.
Nice.
But yes, yes, there was that. But for me, ranking would be the way I said it. Number one was what? What did I say? Number one.
Wait, yours was Buke.
Buke number one, Makali number two, then Kate number three. In terms of the level of exchange, definitely Buke. It was he's such a deep well, and I can't wait to have him again because I have seen the political texts.
He's done after that.
And I'm just like, I have questions for you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the Buke is he's an interesting person. He's like intellectually, he always is evolving.
Yes.
So because I've seen some new tech, some new opinions he has on Facebook. I'm like, wow, okay.
Yes.
What a mind.
Yes, and also his reaction, and nataka kusikia hizo conspiracy zake kadhaa over Raila's death and also nani anaitwaje Jirongo's death. He has a bunch of conspiracies flying.
But no, that's the thing. That's another thing. This year, last year offered us a few high-ranking funerals.
Yes. And which also came with their fair share of conspiracies.
Yeah.
Yes. So I can't wait to have him back. This year lazima season 2.
Season 2 inakam.
Lazima. Kuna watu they definitely have to come back. Ras has to come back.
Yeah.
Ket has to come back.
Yes.
Obuki has to come back. Makali has to come back. Because I have questions for Makali.
I noticed, I'm sorry, maybe I'm deviating.
Yeah.
Some of the themes, big themes that you had on the pod last year. On politically, one was Luya unity. And then obviously there's the fatherhood, there's the whatever. But the Luya unity, when I saw it in action a week ago, I was like, but bro, this is the thesis. Like the big question philosophically in it, tumekuwa tuki-ask on the pod.
Yes. Through and through. So to finally see it being elevated kwa hiyo big platform, I'm like, wow. Yes.
So I can't wait actually even to do like a proper reaction on this concept of Luya unity as an ideology.
Do you think it's feasible?
Taking shape. Yes, it's fine. Man, we only need a few kingpins to die.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you mean, man?
No, I mean...
How do you mean, man? Keep going a little bit. What?
So, first of all, I'm not like a subject matter expert. So I'm not Buke.
You're no Makali.
I'm no Makali. I'm just an observer.
Yes.
Me, I'm reacting actually from... Like I told you, podcast yetu, see what I did there? A podcast, even idea could gain an understanding of the political landscape and even some of the big questions politically that exist. And one of them in Western Kenya is the concept of Luya unity. That is it possible to have a similar Luya voice? Now, the reason I said we need few more leaders to die is that I think only high-ranking funerals bring that subject or that debate center stage.
To be fair though, one way, but also the electioneering is coming up and there isn't a more fertile time for that subject to take center stage than this coming year, this year actually. So it's going to be the center of conversation 100%. People, those four are going to really push it, and those against, I don't know, why would someone be against Luya unity if...
I don't think people are against Luya unity.
They just don't think that it's feasible.
Yes, and the leaders, they actually have bile towards those who...
But there are people some people could be against for the fact that they benefit from a fragmented Luya vote. A Luya basket,
Right,
If we are fragmented, you can disorient us and you can take us in whatever direction. If the Bukusus are heading north and the Maragoles are heading south and the rest of the Kakamega, the Suhas Nini are heading east, west or wherever, it's easier to say that vote is lost. So now you can worry about
about his region.
Those ones that are actually voting as a collective. But if this region is, and it's big.
It's big. It has a lot of voters. So if this huge vote basket is coming together, that is a scary thing for some people. It's scary, and I love it. I love it for the evolution of Kenya. I hate it for like the tribalistic
nuance that it comes with.
Yes. But then just as we evolve as a country, I think more people should own themselves and just lean into their power. Which I feel like people.
I don't think I have a problem with it being at a tribalistic man.
You don't?
It's only bad. We've demonized tribalism. I don't think.
But tribalism is kind of demonic if you think.
No. Yes, it should be celebrated.
Nah. So not tribalism, maybe culture.
Not the word tribalism. Our tribes. Tribalism is the aspect of saying my tribe should get better than your tribe and putting my tribe at the expense of your tribe. That's tribalism. But I'm going to the tune of like the tribes. The cultures, it should be celebrated. It should be celebrated.
I agree.
And in so doing, our differences should not be the things that make us want to kill each other, but the things that even bring us together.
I agree too.
So when it starts with saying that Wakikuyu ni wabaya, sijui wanafanyaga kitu fulani ama Wakalenjin ni wabaya. The moment you start sowing the seeds of discord, that's now when you fuel tribalism.
Right.
No. But we should be celebrating our differences, man.
Yeah, we probably should. Yeah.
So and it can only happen if people own the identity per se and just come together as a community and say we are like this.
But people do own the identity. But I feel like what is happening is, in as much as people have owned the identity, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to say there's no cohesion.
Okay.
You know how the Tirikis, they have their own subculture, the Maragolis, the Bukusus, the Suhas, yani kuna hizo subculture. So it's not cohesive.
Okay.
So because of that, we have stark differences. Like usicheze na mimi, unajua mimi ni X type thing. Yeah. So bado like within the subcultures,
within the culture there's the subcultures. Yeah, it has been our biggest and it has been our Achilles heel for a while, by the way. And the Luya community, that is, it has been our biggest Achilles heel. Yeah. I'm part of the community, so I gotta own it too.
Yeah, I'm not,
but you kind of are. Yes, because you live here, and also have here.
Bloodlines in the Luya.
Yes, so kind of, man, it's been our Achilles heel, and I hope that at some point we rise above it and put together proper political juggernaut that actually challenges even for the big job at some point.
Facts.
Yes, it would be nice.
Yeah.
So there is Mr. Makali was actually preaching to the choir when he was entertaining, espousing, saying things like Mr. Governor Natembeya should actually go for it.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually there yet, but you have to start somewhere. I love it when Senator Sifuna goes for the jugular out there and with mud balls and goes after everyone and says things the way he says them. Yeah. I'm like, attaboy, fucking go for it, man.
Yes.
You're the nigger. Mr. Senator Sifuna, wherever you are, flowers for you.
Man. ODM is in safe hands.
I don't know. I don't know about that, man. Kuna mambo inaenda kuchemka hapa mbele. This is coming few months. Wewe utaona mambo. By the time we're getting to August, it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, but party anyway, we are diverting. We've kept going, but
it's gonna be fascinating. So still just best pegged on the Luya unity and the likes of Senator Sifuna and everyone who is actually just like helping us speak as a collective. Mad props to them.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm seeing it happen. I'm seeing that conversation being center stage.
But the beautiful thing is that whatever is actually pushing it center stage is not really the ethnic lines per se.
The opposition.
Interesting is just the dissent, the total dissent for like
the establishment.
For the establishment, and number two, unhappiness. Like there is the way governance is going, people are just not happy. It's almost like a collective, almost akin to the Moi, the Baikanu switch to 2002 type of era, type of euphoria. It's not the same. The government is at play trying to like make it not sound like that, but it's surging.
I think so too. And I think that could be one of the forces that make it undeniable.
Yeah.
Like kama the drum beats zitakuwa too loud, then the stories, the threats we hear of rigging won't be so loud, because what do you mean you rigged?
Yeah, rigged how? Rigged where? Rigged who?
Where? Yes.
Hey, better run for the hills if you try, man. Anyway, so the year 2026 is here. So what is your new? I know you are one of those guys. You not tech religiously, and you create those beautiful projections. So what is your projection list, Mr. Krox?
I'm unsure if I want to say.
Say one.
No, I'm unsure if I want to say to the public.
From this seat, I always tell people Toboa.
No, man. But I'll give a framework.
Okay,
and I'll also give a thinking.
All right.
Which I find fascinating, and maybe time-lapse will also find it fascinating.
All right.
That you don't do this, New Year, new me rumination, kind of thing. But me, indeed, there are things that I'm looking forward for 2026.
All right.
For a long time, I used to count my years from my birthday. Like when it's June and it's my birthday, now I start counting the year. But over time, a few years ago, I realized the power of a new year and the power of a new start and what it does to you, does to your mind. It gives you permission. That's the biggest thing it does. It gives you permission. It gives you permission to restart. it gives you permission to change, to course correct, and to take stock. So because of that, we always have a kind of like a routine. I just start towards the end of the year, I just start being kind of anxious. What did I do?
I'm really struggling. But keep going.
It's my truth.
Yes,
I'll speak my truth.
Speak, brother, speak.
I kind of start taking stock.
Yes.
Which areas may work, which areas haven't worked, how well am I doing in that, and what do I want to double down more? Where would I like to see myself at the end of 2026? This was some of the things I wanted to do 2026 and 2025. I never actually did them. Why? I kind of just take stock, become honest, but honest with myself. Just even hata kama ni habits, hata kama ni workout habits, why did I do it for 13 days and like 12 months? You know, what about me? It never made that happen. And so, can I restart? Yes. Kuna permission ya restart. And so, kuna few things that I may restart. Kuna few changes that I'm trying to make. I'm trying to level up as an individual. I'm trying to go to the next level. So it can make sense to...
What does leveling up mean?
For me, I'm really trying to... So let me just try and ni ramble a little bit.
Siogope, toboa.
No, but kutoboa pia si... A bit strange, bana.
Hapana, like if you can.
Yeah, no. But I mean, I'm trying to move away from some of the things that I feel zimekuwa some of my limitations.
Yeah.
Could be even habits. Could even be styles of working. My working style over the years imekuwa very in the box. I'm trying to seek out 2026 as a rise a little bit above. If I can delegate more.
What is in the box?
In the box, inamaanisha, I'm a very task person. I get given tasks and I do those tasks. Even just things like this, like this production, you need a task, I execute the task. Like I know how to do the task.
So the alternative would be? The
alternative would be to start putting teams together and to now work through teams. So it's not like I've abdicated the role entirely. But no, I'm not the local almighty of that task.
Welcome to the other side.
Right. So that's a very, very big part of kind of the evolution that I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
The second one, I'm trying to lead more in spaces where I gave away my leadership. It's just, I don't know if people have understood.
Preach, brother, preach.
Over the years, kuna a lot of areas and I feel like I gave away my leadership and I didn't show up, as a leader maybe in my marriage, in my work, in my ministry, in just areas that I didn't really fall short. Yeah. So I'm trying to come through more. That's what I mentioned, level up.
Yeah, I hate to understand, man.
Yeah?
You cannot just throw around sound bites like level up and expect.
Hey, what does it mean?
What does that mean, really?
Right. Yeah. Level up, man, everywhere too. I'm very eager to level up.
And the beginning of a season, you feel like the renewal of time allows you to like take a stab again.
Yes.
It's a new chapter.
Yeah, it gives you permission.
Yeah.
No. So that's even why I defend this new year, new me energy.
Yeah.
Unaweza kuwa, maybe even you tried working out. For me, that's actually been a thing that I have for like a long time. I've been trying to here.
Put in some reps.
Just stop it right there. It's my truth. What are you saying? My truth.
All right.
But for a long time, I would start, but never hit the consistency. I would hit the consistency, and then I would drop off tremendously, like a crazy drop off, but like 100 days of dropping off. And then, obviously, not regret. I'm like, what? And I just can't keep up a simple routine.
Yes.
So in fact, even last year, one of the things that I started those micro workouts. I actually inspired by you. Tulikuwa tunaongea
something
good talking and then let me finish my new me. And then I'm very curious kusikia you are Mr. I don't make resolutions type of energy.
Okay. So while you were just talking, I was actually just thinking in my mind, am I really a Mr. I don't care about new seasons? Am I really what's my modus operandi here?
Yeah.
And I think I actually let me try this again. So you see,
we should start from where you were before we sat down. And then now, because I feel like we'll talk with twist.
No, I'm not. So walk with me.
Yeah.
So you see how people on 14th of Valentine go like, bread, I almost sneer at it, and I'm just like, bro, you should celebrate your person every other opportunity you get. You know? And I'm almost relating it to the whole New Year, new me thing. I take stock every day. I take stock every other opportunity.
You don't wait for a whole
I don't wait for
days.
a whole 365 days to take stock. Motherfucker, what are you doing? No. It's too long. Come on, inventory itakuwa get lost.
Yeah.
It is too long a period to wait for you to take stock. I know for an extended period you can say it's this longer period, but I do everyday introspection. I'm on the road, I'm in the shower, I'm running. I'm just like, I didn't like how I showed up yesterday. I'm going to show up better today. Tomorrow, I'm putting in the work. And if I fall short, in the shower, I'm castigating myself. I'm like, fucking tomorrow I'm going to do better. So I'm just not big on this whole. And if these daily chapters put together the big chapter and it looks good, well and good.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sweating over it because I know wholesomely it has to be good.
Yeah.
If I've been putting in every day, the micro iterations every day wholesomely give me an amazing result, with or without taking stock now.
Yeah.
So I actually don't care about the big result because the micro details are actually interconnected or they are making sense. They have been really put together strongly. So that's for me why I sneer at this whole New Year, new me thing, and mostly because it sounds lofty. It sounds lofty. It's a time when everybody's doing it, so this has a bit of novelty to it. But the daily one is actually boring and tiresome to most people. So I'd rather just like, if you can, just like, please do it every other time. Every other time.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
My first question is, in fact, even let's just go way back. In high school, in primary school, those kind of motivational speakers used to teach us to have come here, students want to talk about...
You guys had motivational speakers in school?
Yes, we did. They would come teach us things about time.
But maybe you helped me as well.
No speaker ever taught you guys about times, do time management, do you plan your nini.
I'm sure our teachers sometimes.
Yeah, it's a thing that people teach students at whatever level.
Yes.
Like there's that lesson.
So the question?
So the question is, you don't think it is important in life like to put a timeline, count your days, say this is what I want to achieve by X?
So it's probably important. Probably. But you see now, there's this weird thing life does. You'll plan and the gods laugh. At the end of the day, there is things that you want to imagine that you're going to do by whatever time. And we did. We had those plans.
Yeah, 2 houses by 25.
By 25, I have a beautiful car, a Range Rover Sports, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? So I find over time, I realize this type of planning is actually just ludicrous,
mental masturbation.
You can say, God damn it, mental masturbation. You're just jacking off your mind. So, God, just say shit, boy. So here's the thing. So when I came to this realization, I was like, you know what? I can't do this. It is not realistic to project that far ahead. I can as a super North Star, but I'll work the details of today. And what I've done, I think I borrowed this from my accounting training. I think maybe in our side conversations I probably brought it up, where I do with the short term, which is day-to-day transactions, and then how do the short term, day-to-day engagements, transactions boil into the medium term, and how does the medium term boil into the long term of abundance that I'm chasing, because I'm chasing abundance. That's like my long term goal.
That's your North Star.
Yeah, that's my North Star. So everything I do should just interweave into abundance at the end of the day. So I really don't care about by 2027 I should have gotten a Range Rover. I don't just do that, honestly. G by 2030 we should have hit 100,000 subscribers. Bana ikikuja ni sawa. Isipokuja, I'm also fine.
That's very stoic of you.
Yes. It is how it should be, though. Because which of it can you really control, though?
So, I see both. I really understand, Yako. It makes so much sense to me when I hear you speak of it. In fact, when you use that language, someone has a North Star, then every day you're working towards your North Star.
Yes.
See at you are waiting until that 365 days so that you remember what your North Star is. I see it. It makes a lot of sense to me. But I can remember even in school would say KCSE, you guys want to aim to get like a B or something and above. And then it's like, actually, you're going to work on these subjects or pass, or improve your
So do you know how I learned this whole North Star thing?
Yeah.
I made the colossal mistake of thinking that preparation for KCSE starts in Form 4, not in Form 1.
Okay.
That's when I got to Form 4, I realized my mistake. It was a grave mistake. There were lessons like chemistry, which I had just been, coasting through. So I'm trying to get to Form 4. I'm trying to even understand what mole concept is in Form 4. And I'm like, this is a Form 2 lesson. And just grasping my head around it, it's fucking difficult. And I also have physics to take care of. I have biology to take care of. And it's all too much.
Right.
I should have done this, taken care of this business while in Form 1, Form 2.
That also makes so much sense.
Yes.
As a metaphor. That you want to achieve, you want to buy a home, whatever, and now it's a big mountain. You should have started doing that 10 years ago.
Yes.
But what if you want to, even those ideas to like this to 2020, like me and my wife, we were talking about some of those things. Some of the things I want to see this year in X. I want to, they're not that lofty, they're achievable, but just something that maybe to make what we put off for a very long time.
Yes.
But this conversation here, 2026 starting, you're able to raise these issues up and say that thing we said we have not done needs to get done.
Yeah.
Or some would say, hey man, I need to upgrade my phone. It's been long overdue and a pity much. So that's where I'm at with it. That this new year, new me can allow you to check some boxes.
Yeah.
But maybe not necessarily North Star ones. Yeah, but...
Yeah. I understand where most an average person comes from.
Yeah, most an average.
Sorry, average people. I understand where most an average person comes from with this whole new me.
That is so Kanye, man.
Wait, sorry, mortals. I understand, man, where you all come from with this shit, man. And I get it, but it's a bit impractical, huh? It's practical for those who are nerdy about it and can really segment the entire year into the first month, first quarter, first half, first 3 quarters, and then you have the mental energy to actually go through it. By the way,
KPIs, you are like a business major, you're a businessman, you know the power of KPIs for your managers.
But I don't do that. It's just a bit overwhelming. I just know that if I'm doing as much sales calls today as possible, if I'm doing my runs and trying to get as much business today, and I'm doing that tomorrow, and I'm doing again that the day after tomorrow, my first quarter is taken care of.
Yeah, makes sense, Pierre.
I just keep the ball rolling in the strongest. I'm not pushing anything tomorrow that I can possibly do today.
Yeah,
because who promised you tomorrow?
Facts.
So I work with that mental attitude, and sometimes I push things to the next day, and you think that ujamame songesha mbele, but it's because a boss, you don't know what my range is and what I can be able to do, or what I have been able to accomplish on that very particular day, or what I'm patting myself on the back for having done for that particular day. Because nakwanga na those silent wins zenye mimi nakwanga nazo zenye I can't even share with some people, only with my spouse back at home, like, hey man, today was I did this. There's this one call I made and everything came together. I'm like, I'm done for today. Mic drop. Achieved. I can come back again now when I've sobered up from the testosterone of achieving. Hey, you're high. You're high. Yes. But as I was saying, I get it. And it's nice. But how I wish just people showed up every day.
So if it was a philosophy, if someone is telling, if I'm telling you,
yes,
Ebu, give language to this concept.
Just Funny thing, I don't have even the language for it.
No, just verbose away. Yeah.
If I have to make an attempt for this, man, just show up every day, do every day, give every day your best shot. Give every day your best shot.
Yeah.
So wholesomely,
sijui kwa health, kwa marriage, kwa business, kwa spiritual, whatever.
Yes,
all of them.
Just give them your best shot. Read as much as you can, because my day starts with a bit of reading. My day I make a call to a friend or two. I'm at home. I'm taking like the mind check, the social check. I'm taking business calls. I'm handling business. I'm doing reports. All of it in a single day. This day, at the end of it, if this becomes my last day, I'm like, God damn it, I did my level best today. Yes. Not that I'm gonna wait till the end of 2026 to take stock of, did I do well this year? Just today.
So, I like it. This is so fringe, huh?
Yes.
And how would you
Is it though?
No, it is. A lot of the people are very... But I see what you're saying. Say you had a team. Say you had like all of us up, baby. Yes.
And I have to give you some sort of...
Yes, you have to give us some sort of guidance on how you want things to work. So you can't do those vague things like, I need you guys to do your best.
Now,
let's not talk on a baseline.
Okay, sure. Fair point. Nice pushback.
Yeah.
Two people here are on two different teams of mine. You are on the time-lapse team.
Yes.
When have I ever come to you, nikakwambia, we need to push our subscriber base to 10,000 before a certain period?
No, but you've said things like we need to have this video up by X, or we need to, my latest, we need to take 48 hours. You've said things like that. You've created the baseline.
Yeah. But is it similar though? Like what you're saying is more of like the targets for a team, the communication for a team. Like the reason why I gave the timeline of 48 hours before we, the least amount of time we should take, the most amount of time we should take before we're releasing a video, is because if we do so, if we take more than 48 hours, another video will come and another one will come, and then there's going to be a pile up. So I just want you to do as much as possible today again.
Yeah, but that's not vague.
I didn't say that that because I accomplish a lot in a single day that it's vague. It does not have like some sort of like ability to get shit done. You're getting shit done. You're getting stuff done. Another team member of my team here. So kuna structures, like get to work by 8:30, leave by 5:30. Of course, you have to communicate those structures within an organization where you have people working. That's for sure. But there is no single time, like this gentleman here, there kuna siku nishaimwambia ati sasa, this month, we need to have X amount of sales projecting towards to. Well,
why not? It sounds like good practice.
I just think that I just feel that you can, if you put in the best that you could today, wholesomely, everything will come together. Like you will, though you're right, if it's good practice, it's good practice. It is standard practice.
Standard, yes.
It is standard. But at the end of the day, what I'm really keen on, at the end of the day, if you put all these daily wins together, at the end of the month, I know you have to set, like, if you the standard deviation, like if you're setting this as the baseline and we achieve short of, fine, and if we achieve more of, we've surpassed our targets. But now what I see people, the reason why I kind of like I'm not a big fan of it. I'll tell you the reason why I ran away from it. Maybe you can understand, because I just coast through. I don't really care that much about it. People start deriving their sense of worth or their sense of achievement of these numbers that you set and either got or did not get. And I just don't think it's that. It should be serious, but it's not that serious for me.
Okay.
No,
I hear you.
I don't know if you drink, because
I hear you. I hear you because I think I also understand what you're trying to say.
Yes, because the pressure is there really. Fine, target 2 million sales this month. Target. it's aspirational. If you achieve it, beautiful, nice bonuses for everyone. But if you don't, so now you're unhappy. So now life cannot move well.
Yeah, because you know your potential, and you know your team's potential, and then you're not hitting those targets, or you need to recover.
But what if the targets are like Elon Musk type of targets?
Kidogo, yeah. He's a different type of person.
Yes, because there has to be like, they have to be imbued from their sense of like, we did 200,000 this month, and the following month we did 150,000, and the month after we did 180,000, and the month after there was a spike, we did 280,000. So are you setting 2 million?
No, yeah, I mean, I get you. But that's what I'm saying. But I think we just like you've caught me into the semantics of it. So much such that sasa pakata my larger point that man inaanza kupotea that man I just like I'm all about vibes. And not inshallahs per se, but just good vibes. Like as long as everyone is putting in their work, and I'm really a hard worker, you know, like I really put in the work in everything. Yes.
So much, so hard. But at the same time, I just don't want to be like held to those like, you do what by what time, you should do what by. It's just that pressure, misitaki. Like I just don't want that type of pressure.
So what do you say to someone like that? You just do you, Ama?
No, it's just not do you, man. Like put in. You work with me, no matter how much pressure I pile on deliverables, man. Like if you are supposed to do this today and you've not done it, man, I'll ask questions. It means that you didn't put in the best that you are supposed to put in today, and probably you'll have to pile up into the next day tomorrow, which wholesomely will start creating stress for you,
right? And then
you start to get the feeling of like I'm lagging behind in performance and now in life.
Yeah, you're right. By that emotion sticks with you. That's also a good one. Maybe it's
So man, I just try to deliver as much as I can, and I also by that I get backlog too, and I really hate backlog, and it comes, man. I hate it so much, but
back to the new year, new me question. Yes, Tuki rest this conversation. So how do you approach New Year's?
How do I approach New Year's?
I'm a New Year has no significance or new whatsoever.
With as much... Let me answer before you preempt me, because the answer just came. With as much momentum from the previous year as possible.
Okay.
Yes. I catapult myself into the next year.
Yes.
Using pressure and momentum from the previous year.
Yeah.
Because ukianza kureset kila mwaka bana, wana utasonga lini mbele wena.
So how do you then stop to smell your flowers? Because inaga kama treadmill. I mean, you never do.
Umenipea leo hapa. I just take them as I go.
But really think about it. I think historically, I don't know, kwa Gary Vee. It must have been kwa Gary Vee sometime. Someone was challenging him about hustle culture.
Yes.
And then the conversation was somewhere in that it's like when you hustle culture so much the way Gary Vee is on his videos, when do you actually then stop to smell the flowers and to see how far you've come? Because you're a rolling ball.
Yeah, me just roll, man. This better. In fact, the other day I was at a football Salama Tournament Cup, and someone was telling me, Bazoo, nini, you know, man, you're doing so well. Your name is almost getting to national level. I'm like, yeah. Like, stop this humble thing, man. You are a big shot right now. I'm like, am I?
Yeah.
Because I don't see it. Not really. I'm just like doing me. Just trying to just like get every day, show up every day, work every day. So it almost, he was decrying me of fake humility and this humbleness, that meekness rather. And I was like, I'm not faking anything, and I'm not being meek at all. I know the facts. I know what people have achieved out there, and I know mine comes short of that. And I'm just not as excited for what you're excited over. And I know how far I'm going, and this is just not yet there for me to self-validate or anything like that.
Wow.
I overwhelmed him. He was not expecting that response, and that just the conversation got awkward, and I had to like find something else to like tangent through.
I get it.
But then again, man, to each his own. If a new time zone, I was watching Steve Bartletti and Mike Williams on Modern Wisdom guy. It was really good. I think I sent you the short, the intro on
the intro. Yes.
Yeah, man, I love the intro so much. Actually, that intro forced me to watch the conversation.
Yes.
And funny thing, they just hooked me for no reason. How they ended it had nothing to do with how that video really played out. It just like really manipulated me. But nonetheless, those two gentlemen are power conversationalists, and it was an amazing conversation. And they were talking about beginnings and times and endings and the challenges through the year. And I loved it. And it actually inspired this episode in some sort of sense. Like I was just like thought maybe we should actually come and talk text talk now that that's a thing.
Yeah. and then philosophize about
and philosophize about it and see if maybe. But now the inspiration I drew from that conversation was, you see how you were saying that you and your wife have come together and are thinking of the things you could possibly do for this coming year.
There aren't even many
XYZ. And this gentleman, especially Chris, was saying that people should understand that at any time, if you're picking up something, you have to understand that your attention span is this size. So if you're picking up something new, you have to be aware that you have to drop something else.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's so deep, yes.
Yes, and I loved it. It's the one thing I took away from that conversation.
Yeah.
And people just want to imagine that there's an infinite elasticity to the attention span, and that they can just be dads, they can start new businesses, they can hit the gym, they can do what, they can start a new relationship.
They can have like a social life.
Nah, brother.
Nah, that's true.
Your plate is this size. If you're bringing in something new on, you have to drop something else. So with that, may you be guided in your new year resolutions.
Yeah, one happy new year. Keep.
Yes.
Yeah, good. Just to find out, I've also adapted a lot of how you do that micro
edits. Micro
iterations. For me, I call it closing loops.
Yeah, okay.
Because I think I must have noticed it from you over a year ago. The end of 2024. And we talked about it privately, and it's a wisdom that I've put in my life, and maybe someone out there can also use it, that if there's something that needs to be solved, just actively solve it, man.
Now,
then move on. Yeah, like I have an issue in my marriage, solve it now. I have an issue with my family, I have an issue doing my health, solve it. Then move on. And I realized a lot of us, we just took on these loops open, that I want to start X, I want to do X, put a date to it or drop it and be okay. So that's the wisdom.
All right. I don't think I have anything else to add on that, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So it's
my mic drop was that wisdom I ripped off from Dario Basio. Yes. Ish. But it's really good wisdom, man. People should just realize that their attention spans are actually finite, and if you, in fact, they were opining that if you max new things, you can start for the beginning of 2020 going into 2026 a maximum 2.
Oof.
Yeah. Who the fuck do you think you are, man? Starting 20 things.
I'm
just like, not you, but you really 20 things. What are you?
20 businesses.
20 businesses. What? Yes, just be easy, man. Just like find one amazing thing and just like fixate on it. If by the half of the year we achieve, like if even if it's dropping drinking, like let's just, that's already a big thing. And just like suggesting like do it at least for 6 months, and because a quarter is too short, a month is too short, a quarter is too short, and at least by 6 months it's locked in.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, and you might realize that you don't even want to do it anymore after 6 months. So yeah,
I love it.
So just be cognizant of, and then you can do it the way I do it too. Just it's not bad. Just keep showing up every day.
Keep showing up every day and being your best version.
Every other day. I usually hate it by the days in sijakuwa productive, and I know when I've not been productive, just been coasting on the interwebs, laughing at your shit comments huko to this or something. I know when I've not been productive, shadow boxing, then nafanya tu vitu lakini sifanyi kitu ya maana. I know when I've not been creating, but I also understand that I cannot create every day.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, unahitaji your buffer time.
Yes, ya kurecharge.
Right.
So, but man, it's going to be a beautiful new year. If you're a new me, new year, like this amazing gentleman here, do you, man?
But do hybrid. May I do hybrid. I still keep my new me, new year, new me. Then adapt to new ideas. Good to new ideas.
Yes, but if you also just want to lock it and show be beast mode every day like me, man, welcome to the Beast Club.
You can't be like Joel. Don't lie to yourself.
I don't think there is anything further. I think that's going to be a good place to tell the guys, man, to watch, subscribe, and like, and whatever, you know. Yeah. See you in the next one, man.
See you in the next one. Happy New Year.
Bye.